Hi guys, this is Ebony. This video is going to be a weight loss journey video. I originally wanted to do the video at the beginning of the year when 2018 was fresh and everyone was setting their intentions for the year. I wanted to do it earlier, but I just didn't get around to doing it. But I'm doing it now and I'm excited about it, and I hope you guys are just as excited to follow me along this journey. So I'm gonna kind of share with you where I am now and where I want to be, and a little bit of background. So I've struggled with losing and gaining weight in a cyclical pattern for years. I'm always able to lose it. I have no problem losing weight, but I never maintain it. Normally I'll always gain every bit of the weight back that I lost, and sometimes a lot more. And I will say that over the years that I've lost weight and gained it back and so forth, that there have been pregnancies involved, but it's not always due to pregnancy that I end up gaining the weight back that I lost. So I did give birth to my son, my youngest son, in November of 2016. So around the beginning of October of 2017, so about a month shy of my son turning a year, I decided, okay, it's time to get back in shape. I kind of gave myself a little bit more time after this pregnancy to, you know, just enjoy myself before deciding, okay, it's time to get back in shape, because I just don't want that pressure. And to me, it's unnecessary pressure, because I'm married and, you know, my husband doesn't have a problem with me at any weight. You know, he doesn't care. He actually prefers me a little bit heavier, but, you know, he doesn't have a problem. And if I don't have that pressure, you know, to look a certain way, I thought, you know, why not just enjoy the birth of my son, enjoy this, you know, window in my life, and then worry about this weight a little bit later. Like, to me, one of the saddest things that I see is women, as soon as they get birth, they're like, you know, snapback mode, like, you know, taking pictures, trying to hurry up and lose weight. And that's all good. You know, it is good. But at the same time, it's kind of sad, because I feel like there's so much pressure to get back in shape after you've had a kid, like, so quickly, instead of just enjoying that period of motherhood right after you've given birth. You know, that whole first year where, you know, time is so precious, and enjoying your baby is so important. So anyway, about October of 2017, I started getting back into the mode of, okay, I need to drop this weight, I need to start exercising, and I really need to focus on what I'm eating. So since October, end of September, early October, I weighed in at 208 pounds. And since then, I've lost 25 pounds. So right now, I think the last time I weighed in, I was like 183. So it may not be exactly 25 pounds. It may be like 24 point something, or I have it on my phone. I keep it in my Fitbit app. So I actually have it. Let me just pull it up here. And it's so helpful to have this app, so I can just keep like a running tally of all my weigh-ins, and it gives me a feeling or a sense of accomplishment to see. You guys can't see it, but all of these are weigh-ins. All of these are weigh-ins since the end of September. And I started at 208 and I last weighed in at 183.6. So that's almost 25 pounds lost. Let me adjust the camera down a bit here. Okay, so that's almost 25 pounds lost. So I said, okay, I'm not going to pressure myself this go around on my final weight loss journey. I'm calling it my final weight loss journey because I don't want to do this anymore. I don't plan on having any more kids. You know, the Lord may have other plans, but I don't plan on having any more kids. So I really want to call this my final weight loss journey, because when I actually lose the weight, I'm going to maintain it. I am going to maintain it. This is something I'm saying, I'm declaring. I'm going to put 100% of my effort into it, and I'm going to maintain it. But so this time around, I didn't want it to be so serious about it, because before, when I've done weight loss journeys in the past, I put so much pressure on myself that I was afraid to even eat like a little piece of candy. Like, I was afraid to miss one gym session. I was afraid of the littlest things. I was afraid that it would set me back, and it just put so much pressure and so much stress around the process of losing weight. So I wanted to kind of loosen, you know, my personal personal weight loss regulations per se, like what I am and what I am not able to do, or what I will allow myself to do and what I won't allow myself to do. I decided to kind of loosen that a little bit. So if someone's enjoying a dessert at work, someone brought something in and they wanted to share whatever, I'm gonna enjoy it. If something's going on in my family and we go out to eat, I'm not gonna be stressing over the menu, like what's on there that's the lowest calorie option. I'm just gonna eat. I'm not gonna go overboard and be crazy, but I'm just gonna get something that I would like. Maybe it's not the lowest calorie option, maybe it's not the the healthiest option, but I'm just gonna do what I like. What I've noticed is that actually helps me a little bit better, because I used to have a problem if I fell into the trap of really eating something bad, then the guilt would overwhelm me, and because I would feel so guilty, I would just continue in a pattern of eating bad and not working out. Just for some reason my mind works that way, and I didn't want to do that this time. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to put so much pressure around those things. If I miss a workout, I missed it. Just pick up with another workout the next day. If I eat something bad, I ate it. Just pick up with a healthy option next time. And that has really been working for me. Now I will say it's taken me a lot longer to lose weight than it took in the past, because it's been, let's say, beginning of October, November, December, January. So it's been 3 months to lose 25 pounds. So it's taken me a little bit longer than what it used to take me to lose weight. And I think for a whole month out of those 3 months, I only lost like 2 pounds one of those months. It was like around the holiday time. I think it was like December to January or something like that. I only lost 2 pounds. So it's taken me a lot longer to lose weight, but I'm a lot happier and I'm a lot less stressed. So what I've been doing is basically, I try to eat really, really healthy when I can, most of the time, majority of the time. And if I can do it majority of the time, it's going to have effects. I'm not expecting myself to do it all of the time, but if I can do it majority of the time, it's going to have positive effects. If I can exercise majority of the time, it's going to have positive effects. So maybe I'm not able to exercise all the time. For example, my goal is to exercise 5 days a week. So maybe a week I only can do 4 or 3 days a week. But if I'm doing it majority of the time and I'm doing it consistently, I'm going to see results. So starting off slow. I'm going to pick up the pace here soon, because it's been about 3 months, like I said. But slow for me is, like I said, just eating healthy. Not really focusing on any type of diet. Not any specific diet. There's so many diets out there, but not any specific diet, but basically eating healthy. So a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, minimize fatty foods, fried foods, things like that. Just the basics that everyone knows to do. A lot of times for breakfast at work, I'll just eat like fruit, like either like whole fruit or just a container of mixed fruit, like grapes and cantaloupe and pineapple and strawberry and grapefruit, like a container of mixed fruit. I like whole fruit, like a banana, apple, whatever. I'll normally do that for breakfast, and then for lunch I'll focus on some type of vegetables, either raw vegetables or cooked vegetables, but it'll mainly be a dish consisting of vegetables, and I try to minimize the amount of meat I'm eating. Not that I don't like meat or that I'm a vegetarian or vegan. I am not, but I just try to minimize it because your body works better. To me, it works better and it feels better if you don't have heavy meat sitting in your stomach. So try to focus on that. And then a lot of times for dinner, it kind of follows the same pattern as lunch. Right now I'm not doing any type of meal prepping or anything like that. I am so blessed that the cafeteria options at my job are phenomenal, and there's so much variety and there's so many healthy options. And actually, a cool thing is if you pick like a healthy option for any meal at my job, breakfast or lunch, it actually costs half price. So when they ring it up, they'll ring it half price for you if it's a healthy option. If it's not a healthy option, it'll be full price, but if it is, it'll be half price. So that's really cool. So it's saving me money too. And then as far as working out, I haven't been doing any serious working out, but I am going to start it in February, and I'll share with you guys what I'm doing. But as far as the past 3 months, I've basically been getting in exercise where I can, but I'm just trying to stay more active. So I have a Fitbit that I wear every day that tracks my steps. And for those of you who don't know, most people will know because it's very popular, but for those of you who don't know, a Fitbit is a pedometer, and I try to get between 12,000 and 15,000 steps a day, which actually puts me at a good amount of calories burned compared to the amount of calories I take in. So I try to stay in that range, 12,000 to 15,000. If I come home from work and I notice that I haven't gotten the amount of steps I wanted to get in for any given day, then I'll either take a long walk, you know, kind of like a fast-paced walk, or I'll do some heavy activity around the house, cleaning or something like that, to kind of get in the extra steps to get me in that range that I like to be in. And that has really helped because it's really made me stay consistently active. So, you know, if I look down during the day and I notice that my steps are not where they need to be, then I'll get up and walk. And the building I work in is very big. It's very big, and from one end of the building to the other end of the building, I think it's like a mile or more. So I can just walk, you know, take a quick break and walk for 20 minutes if I need to, and that has really helped. So that's what I've been doing, and so far it's been really working for me. But I think the biggest key, or the biggest thing that has been working for me, is not pressuring myself. Like having a no pressure type of mentality when it comes to this weight loss. That's really been helping me. So for February, I think I want to kick it up, you know, and a little bit, you know, go a little bit harder on this weight loss journey. So there's a few things I'm going to do, and I will share with you guys. But my ultimate goal is to get down to 140. So that's another about 43 pounds. And I want to stay in the 140 to 145 range. And that's where I feel I look best and I feel the best. I'm actually 5'2", so I'm not very tall. I have a bigger frame, like a bigger build to my body, so I don't have a petite or very thin frame. You know, I have a bit of bulk on me naturally, so 140 to 145 looks good on me. I don't look too skinny, but I look healthy. And for another person who's 5'2", maybe they can weigh like 120 and they will look great, but for me that would be just absolutely too skinny. So about 140, that's my goal, and I'm very proud of the 25 pounds that I've already lost, and I know I can do it. I want to do it before the summer if possible, because I would love to have a summer, you know, feeling my best and looking my best. So hopefully before the summer, that's the plan. But I want to keep you guys updated twice a month. So I want to do a check-in at the beginning of the month and at the middle of the month. So maybe the 1st and the 15th. When I've done weight loss journeys in the past on my channel, I used to check in weekly, and that was a little bit stressful too, because if I didn't lose any weight, it was like, oh my god, you know, what happened? So I think twice a month, that's fair, you know, that's fair. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut the video now because I'll keep talking. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.